How many times has someone told you that organization is the key to success? Well, take it from me, the FTO Tackle Organization System has been a big part of my success. There's probably never been a perfect tackle organization system for all of your tackle, but the FTO system is probably as close to perfect as we'll ever get. Whether you're organizing your buzz baits, your jigs, your crankbaits, your spinner baits, your stick baits, there's probably never been a better system than the FTO system. FTO has a box for all of your needs. Now let's take a look at the 501 series. This is probably the must-have box for every fisherman, whether you're a weekend angler or a full-time tournament professional. The thing that is great about this box is it's got slots for every piece of terminal tackle that you're going to use throughout the course of the day. You've got each individual hook box sizes from 1 to 5. You've got miscellaneous hooks that you can use to use your flipping hooks, your drop shot hooks, whatever other kind of hooks that you might need. Slip sinkers. You've got specific sizes ranging all the way from a 1/16 ounce all the way up to 1 ounce. It's also got a little separate compartment to keep things like your spare hooks, your pagets, anything you could possibly need for a day on the water. The 501 box can accommodate for you. The 501 is a must-have for every fisherman. So now let's take a look at the 700 series. The 700 series basically encompasses about every box that you could need to organize every bit of your tackle. The first 3 boxes I'm going to talk about are specifically designed for crankbaits, the 704, 705, and 706. Each box has its own little special features. The first box, the 704, is designed for, what I would consider your smaller to medium running crankbaits. The thing that's unique about every one of these boxes is the fact that all of your baits are laid individually, bill to bill or back to back, that keeps you from going through that continuous tangle up problem that we've always dealt with as anglers. Again, the 704 is perfect for your smaller crankbaits. Moving on to the 705, the configuration changes a little bit. The 705 has the feature to bring the baits upright, which also works for longer crankbaits or a little additional storage for your smaller crankbaits or even smaller rattle traps. Now when you get into the big boy crankbaits, the deep divers, the 706 is the box that does the job there. The 706 is specifically designed for your deep diving crankbaits, your hard baits, swim baits, anything of that nature, the 706 is going to accommodate. Continuing on here with the 700 series, the first box that comes to mind to me is the 707. The 707 has been specifically designed to carry all of your rattling baits, whether you're carrying rattle traps or Ruku shads, any rattling bait you want to put in the box, it accommodates them well. Each bait is designed to go in nose to nose so the hooks never become tangled, which is one of the great frustrations taken away from an angler when you're out on the water. The next box is probably one of my favorites, and that's just due to my love for stick bait fishing. The next box, the 708, is designed to accommodate your larger stick baits. You could even utilize it for top waters or even slip 2 stick baits in side by side to utilize all the space. Moving on, the 709. The 709 is also designed for stick baits, top waters, any of your longer, narrower baits. The 709 is the box that's going to complete the 700 series for crankbaits, stick baits, and rattling baits. Rounding out the 700 series is the 710 jig box. We've always had that confusion of how to really take care of our jigs. Do we throw them in a plastic baggie? Do we just pile them into a big box? But finally, the Falcon FTO system has got a jig box that individually separates each jig, keeping the weed guards from getting messed up, and it's an ease to take your jigs in and out of the box. Whether you're organizing your ball heads, your grass flipping jigs, the 710 does a great job for all your jigs. Now finally rounding out the FTO organizing system is the FTO 800 Elites. What's really cool about the FTO Elites is the fact that these boxes are actually designed to stack with little pegs that keep the boxes from moving around. You can use these boxes to store tackle at home, in the boat, even in your vehicle. So the FTO Elite is a really cool box for that. The first box I want to show you is simply a FTO Elite spinnerbait box. These boxes are designed for each individual spinnerbait to be held upright in each individual compartment. This is what the box looks like full. This is actually the FTO combination spinnerbait buzzbait box. As I said, you've got a full-blown spinnerbait box, you've got a full-blown buzzbait box, and then you've got a spinnerbait buzzbait combination for the guy that needs to carry just a few of each bait and knows what he's going to use to get the job done. Moving on, the FTO 804 is probably one of the coolest boxes in the system. It's designed a little bit deeper for those square bill baits, the fatter body baits, your bigger rattling baits, 3/4, 1 ounce. The FTO Elite Series will help you get the job done. No matter what your needs are, the Falcon FTO Tackle Organizer System has a box for you. Whether it's the 500, the 700, or the 800 Elite Series, Falcon will help you get the job done.